Hello all. There was no video yesterday because of Jiu-Jitsu. Had a pretty good session. It was really exhausting. I don't know how many of my listeners slash watchers are Jiu-Jitsu or martial arts people, but there is a kind of exhaustion and soreness that usually happens the day after uh, like training, where like during training you don't necessarily feel anything. It's like there's a lot of endorphins going, like endorphins flooding your body, and your body is also warmed up, and so you don't feel anything during the session, or even if you feel something, it's not very distinct. But then after that, after you're done with class and you change and you're on the way home, slowly you start feeling certain aches and pains, and then all of those aches and pains kind of amplify or become really significant the day after. In any case, that's what I'm experiencing today. I'm also experiencing a kind of extra exhaustion and sluggishness, mostly. Like if I'm not sure why, but if I had to guess why, I spent additional 30 minutes in jiu-jitsu class yesterday doing rounds. So yeah, and I walked to the gym and back. So all in all, it was like 3.5 hours of activity probably, and with a lot of uh, intense jiu-jitsu rounds. So yeah, but here we are again with a workout. Um, So today I think I'm going to focus mostly on upper body, mostly because the last workout was a lot of lower body, was like pretty much a unconventional leg day. So yeah, that's enough talking. Let's start with the first set of movements. So doing steel mace 360s to start. Going to go for 5. Then 5 curls. Repeating that. On the next set, so I'll just show it to you. So 5 360s. Then 5 shoulder presses. Repeating. Then going to do 5 360s again. But this time I'm going to go curl to press. Repeating. and then I'm going to move into kettlebell, alternating halos with the kettlebell. So yeah, this is what I'm doing for now. A lot of, I would say mostly shoulders, but then there's also constant core and back involvement. That's what I'm doing for now. Let's see what happens next. So for the next set of movements, doing something that I've done before, but just not with this heavy of a kettlebell. So the movement I'm referring to is like a suitcase hold 360. So I'm going to hold the kettlebell in one hand and do a 360 single arm with the other. Just one thing before I move into the movement. So when I do 360, there's like this movement that happens around the waist where I have to like bend sideways or rotate. What holding a heavy kettlebell does is kind of not permit that to a certain degree, and so it seems like the movement happens more exclusive, or I don't know, just the mechanics of everything changes a little bit, and so just kind of yeah, want to experience something different. So holding the 80-pound kettlebell in one hand and switching sides. It's like raining. Not really like big drops, small drops, but the wind's blowing it, making it kind of cold. The movement is definitely more or quite awkward, but I don't know, different stimuli every once in a while, or experiencing different stimuli in general, I think is a good thing. In any case, for the second part of things, doing single arm kettlebell rows for 10. Switching sides. So yeah, doing this for 4 sets and then on to the next thing. So for the next set of movements, doing this deadlift row combo. So I'm going to have the kettlebell in between my feet, do a deadlift, bent over row, deadlift, bent over row, using my 106-pound kettlebell for this. Doing 8 of these. Then with my 15-pound steel mace, I'm going to do a complex, so I'm going to do 5 360s. Then I'm going to do offset loaded curls. Previously, when I was doing curls, this hand wasn't engaged. Now both arms are going to curl at the same time. The main arm is still going to be the arm that's closer to the weight, that's going to feel the tension. But because of the greater offset, it's a much more unique tension, and yeah, it feels a lot more than just 25 pounds. After 5, switching sides and repeating. Back to 5 360s. I'm going to do 5 rows this time, but this time the other hand stays on disengaged. 5 and then switch. So yeah, doing this for now. I'm going to do 4 sets and then on to the next thing. For the final set of movements for today's workout, I'm going to do kettlebell swings with the 106-pound kettlebell. Doing 10. Then with my 15-pound mace, going to do 360 to front mill. I think it's around the world, I don't know. Everyone names these things different. So 360 mill. I'm going to do this 10 times. switching sides. Getting a lot of core activation from this movement. Like the whole time I'm like swinging the mace, I feel my abs super activated. So yeah, that's what I'm doing for now. Going to do maybe like 8 sets of this. I just want to keep doing it to get my heart rate going and just, I guess, speed burn calories for a bit. I'm thinking about going to the gym for a day or two. So maybe the next couple of videos are at the gym again after a really long time. I wanna hit up the sauna, and I don't know if you guys have been watching for a long time. A lot of I've only been working out outdoors frequently over the past couple of months when the weather permits. But initially the channel started off with me working out in the gym. So I don't know, maybe it will be a few days of gym workouts, and I used to also do like bodybuilding style posing after my sauna sessions and stuff. Yeah, might do some of that tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Yeah, let's see what happens. But yeah, that's all for today's video. See you all tomorrow.